Hello, everybody. Tanisha here, coming to you guys. Are you mocking me?
No, I'm not mocking you.
Let's get started. Hello, everybody. Tanisha here, coming to you guys with a quick what I read in what about this March video?
Guys, doing the other pieces of candy from the next video,
what
which you
I read
might
in
see.
March. Okay, so I'm gonna pop the pictures up, but I have my you want to say hi, Bam Bam?
Hi.
Some of these are audiobooks. I just went to the library yesterday. I returned everything, so I don't have the physical books that I did read. But again, look for that picture to pop up right over here, so then you'll be able to see the cover of the book that I am talking about.
It's the big one up.
Alright guys, so let's go ahead and jump right in. The first book that I finished this month is Why Motherhood Matters. And I actually finished this at the end of February. We're going to slide it on into March, okay? And this book is by September McCarthy. I really liked how transparent she was in the book. She talked about her life and just stuff that she's dealt with, from being a mother, from having children, trying to have children, problems in marriage, and she was just basically giving her insight and her perspective on how God can help us and redeem us through that process. Okay. I also appreciated how intentional she was with being so sweet, even when she was giving stern truths. Her delivery was very sweet, and I did the audio version of this book. Okay, so maybe it could have just been the smooth jazz of her voice, but I appreciated the fact that she cared enough to be gentle when it comes to sharing the information, especially on sensitive topics, you know, about children and stuff like that. It's very sensitive, but she was very sweet and caring when she did it. The book I have for you guys is Watch Your Mouth by Dr. Tony Evans. So my library includes a vast amount of Dr. Tony Evans books. First of all, if you've ever been to his church, and I have not been obviously since the pandemic, but we used to go at least 4 times a year. You can literally walk into the store in his church, and he'd be having a whole clearance rack of his stuff. Okay, it's so many books. And I appreciate the way that he gives nice, deep thought, but he's able to break it down in easy ways. And Watch Your Mouth just basically talks about the power of the tongue, how the tongue is basically a hand, and it can form whatever you say. And we don't think about those things when we're just spouting off at the mouth a lot of times. And so we need to be very intentional of how we say what we say and the words that come out of our mouth, the vocabulary that is used when you're talking to your family, your children, and things like that, because you don't know what you're forming, and your mouth has the power. It has the hands that can build and shape what you say. And he does a good job breaking that down and helping you understand the biblical ramifications and that could occur, you know, in your lineage, in your history, and in your own life. Not just in the future, but today, tomorrow, you know, the near future, if you don't get a handle on that weapon. So definitely check that out. The next book is They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera. So this book is basically about 2 teenage boys, I believe 17 and 18 years old, or nearly 18, and are 18 going on 19, but 2 teenage boys who get a phone call. This is in the future, where you get a call from the death cast people, and it's a company that lets you know today you're going to die within 24 hours. I love the idea of the futuristic ability to be able to receive that information. Not that I want to know, okay, but the ability to know you have 24 hours to live. I appreciated his storyline of just them trying to find ways to live. Obviously, people are going to try to finance that. So there's, of course, parks and places you can go in and go here and pretend you saw the world on your last day, stuff like that. People are going to always try and find a way to make money off people that's, you know, dealing with that. So obviously, that he included that, and that's very realistic. I also appreciated the other storylines that he tied in there, the co-workers at the Deathcast place, the relationships that they had. Some people that worked there got phone calls that they were going to die and didn't believe it because of what they had going on in their life. All those storylines were good. What I did not understand, though, is how he decided to take time to have the 2 boys who have only 24 hours left to live and so many other things going on in their life to try to have a budding romance. I didn't get that. And so thankfully, I read everything that comes into my house. When it comes to my son, even though he doesn't think I read it, I do. I pick it up, I read it, or I listen to it. I get the audiobook and I listen to it. And I just want to make sure, because I don't ever want to be blindsided, but I do have a detailed review of this on my Tanisha Reads Instagram. So you see that right there. Make sure you go and check that out if you want to hear. I also have it on my Goodreads, goodreads.com/Tanisha Kemp, and then you can see my thoughts on the book there as well. All right. So this is not something that I would recommend, especially if this is a teenage book, a junior fiction or a teenage book, if that's what the audience is. But just be mindful, or if you let your child read it, be ready to answer those questions, because it is very apparent throughout the book that it's leading up to that. And to me, it just didn't make sense. The other stories were so much better. You see Princess gonna creep out like we can't see her. We all saw you. We all saw. But yeah, the story would be so much better without that. So you want more details, then you know where to go. Tanisha Reed. Hey guys, so the next book that I'm going to share with you is by Sally Hepworth, and it is The Secret of Midwives. This book right here, guys, first of all, you already know I met Sally Hepworth in literary meeting with the mother-in-law, and I just picked it up because of the description about, just tumultuous in-law relationships, and I thought that was very interesting, but it was also a mystery. You guys know I love a good mystery. So I decided to try another book of hers, The Secret of Midwives. And as a result of that, I haven't picked up 4 other books, okay? Because I got to read them all now. The Secret of Midwives, I love it because it is a generational story. It deals with generational issues, the grandmother, the mother, and the daughter. Everybody is grown though. So there's no little kids in this story. Everybody is an adult, clearly an adult. And also eventually soon to be a great grandmother, because there is another generation that is forming in the womb of the daughter. I love how the women eventually figured out a way to come together, but I was very concerned that how realistic it was that they felt that they couldn't be fully honest with each other because they assumed judgment. And a lot of times that happens in real life. We don't want to share our truths. There she go again. So we see you. Type in the comments. We see you, princess. We see you. But a lot of times in real life, we do that because we don't want to feel that or to deal with the comments from our family members. But we're missing out on wisdom. We're missing out on wisdom. Yes, they have done it before, but that insight can honestly help you do it better. Nobody's saying you can't do it too, or even mistake-wise, but it can help you be better and make a better choice. And that's what the goal is, I think, in the whole point of this story. But they're all midwives, generations of midwives. And so I think it's really awesome, this story, and I definitely think you should check it out. All right, and then 2 more things I wanted to share with you guys. The first one is this workbook. Well, I guess it's a Bible study, actually, but it's in workbook form right here. Stepping Up by Beth Moore. A journey through the Psalms of Ascent. First of all, never paid attention to that, okay? All in the Bible, guys, not ever paying attention to the italics up there that says Psalms of Ascent, or I believe in the King James, it says Psalms of Degree. And so, it's been a really good, interesting Bible study. I'm doing it through a group that I'm in called Bible Study with Renee. So if you want to participate, you do not need to have the book to participate. She has got the videos and all that stuff. And so we meet every 2 weeks. Now, again, the book is awesome. And if you want the notes for the fill-ins, for the videos for the books, I'll send you that as well. So let me know. But if you want to join, check the blog post and I'll put a link to Renee's Bible study group there. But I really appreciated how Beth Moore is doing a good job of walking you through the Psalm, the Old and New Testaments, how you can get that the comparison and the parallels right there. I love how she's funny in the videos. Now, the videos were made a long time ago. It reminds me because I actually had to teach a class on her book years ago, Get Out of That Pit. And I had to teach a couple of sessions of that book, and it just reminds me of how I felt reading that. And she does a lot of mentioning from that information as well. But definitely, guys, I'm not gonna front. Check it out. It's been going good. So far, my favorite point about this is how she actually has you go through the lesson, because every week you do 2 Psalms. and because there's 15 of them. And she has you go through and kind of just break down what they mean. But then at the end, she has you write out your own version of that. I think it gives you an opportunity to really dig into the heart of the author of that psalm and the moments, because this was a very serious time. They had to actually sing these psalms when they were ascending and going on their treks to go do their celebrations and feasts. So this was a very serious moment. So yeah, definitely check that out if you're into a Bible study. If you want to participate in the few weeks we have left, because I think we're getting ready to do the 3rd session next week. So definitely check the blog post for that link to that Facebook group, and then we can go from there. All right. Moving on. My Bible. This Bible. I will put the video up for this. I can't wait to show you a flip through of it. But this is the Coleman King James Study Bible. First of all, I love it because it's so pretty. This color, guys. I was like, I don't have anything this color. I haven't got my imprint on it yet. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it imprinted or if I'm going to have to get a nameplate. And I'll probably put it up here. But it's so gorgeous, guys. But I love this Bible because it has the tabs in it here, and then it's full color. And I know you guys are like, why is she showing us a Bible? But when I say full color, guys, like legit full color. Okay, so I have a video that I'll be putting up soon showing you this Bible and all the awesome things about it, but I just wanted to just let you know it's something that I've been reading. You want to know what I've been reading, right? That's what this video is about. So that's all I have for you guys. This is what I have been reading in the month of March. Guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget, if you want more information on these books, go to the blog, www.tinshakemp.com. Before you do that, thumbs up this video. Share this video with another bibliophile. Let them know, hey, it's another book nerd. Check out this book nerd, okay? Because that's what I am. Check her out. She's like you, okay? And then make sure you comment down below. Tell me what you've been reading. If you have any recommendations for me, comment down below. I would love to see what you guys have been reading. Also, don't forget, for my book stuff, follow me on Instagram, Tanisha Reads. I post there, you know, my book reviews every once in a while, but I think it's a nice little community I'm trying to jump in, and just, we're going to see what happens with it, all right? I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.